Hello everyone and welcome to another Grand Card review. With me once again is the big boss man himself.
Greetings.
Yes, we have paid the big bucks once again to get his Star Trek knowledge, and today we are going to be looking at the Earth Space Dock, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. This thing is very, very difficult to get hold of nowadays.
Yes.
You can't get it. It's been sold out of the Eaglemoss website for the longest time.
Yeah.
So this came second hand and was a birthday present, part of the Grand Cat celebration, 207th celebration. So let us jump right into it and open this bad boy up. So it opens here at the side. So the Earth Space Dock, it showed up in Star Trek 3, Star Trek the third movie.
I believe so. It might have appeared right at the end of Star Trek 2. I can't fully remember.
And then it was in Star Trek 4, 5, and 6. It was also in Next Generation. It was also in Voyager.
No, it wasn't at all in Voyager.
It was in one episode in Voyager.
I don't
So it
think
says the wiki. I looked up before this. The wiki may know more than the boss man.
But the wiki might be lying because I don't remember, and I've watched Voyager a fair few times.
Okay. Well, maybe the wiki is lying. And apparently it also makes an appearance in Discovery.
No.
Oh. Well,
It's
also said that. Is it a different?
it's different. Kind of like the way Discovery happened was in season 3 they went to the 31st century. So basically, Earth, because there was a thing called the burn, which makes warp travel impossible.
And here it is. Did it come with the magazine? I might have taken the magazine out already. But here we go. There is the space dock. And the code that we have is 2140 AC.
Oh.
Yep, nowhere close to the 1701 that everyone's hoping for. So also this thing is in Star Trek Online as well.
Yes,
apparently that's the main base for Earth.
Yeah, basically on Earth you can either go to the Starbase where you can buy ships, equipment and all of that, do a few missions, or you go to Starfleet Academy, which is where you start if you do in the 25th century.
This is a fairly unique stand that this thing has. It clicks in like this, and the space dock is just going to fit right on there like that. So let us now take a look at the space dock itself. Now it looks at this already, and unfortunately it did have a tiny little break here. You can see this tiny little bit there is came off. It's supposed to be another one of these big poles that goes up. You can see that these are pretty pernickety, but it is such a lovely model. I absolutely love this thing. This is something that I'd been after for a long, long time. This was one of the things that I really wanted, because this really is basically the personification of Earth, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the whole system. I mean, it's very, very similar from all of its different sides. It doesn't have a front or a back, really. I mean, it does have differences. I mean, you can definitely see the parts on the top of it.
Yep.
That have the different, the kind of docks, I suppose.
Yeah, you've got basically 4 dock hatches because ships could enter and exit the starbase as well.
Mm-hmm.
As you do see that in Star Trek 3 and 4. You see it in the Next Generation as well.
I really absolutely love this thing. Also, it is ginormous.
It really is.
I'm going to show a quick comparison to some of the other ships we have lying around. We have the original Cage Enterprise. So if you saw this in the previous video, then it will give you a rough idea of the scale of this thing. So you can see that the Cage is like tiny by comparison to this thing. It is quite ginormous. And one of the things I really like about it is it's ginormous in the fact that it's tall, but not wide. So like it will fit on a shelf really nicely. Just going to make sure that the cage doesn't hit off the sides. No, it doesn't. Good.
No, good.
Let's also compare it to one of the larger size ships. Let's go for the Enterprise from Discovery.
Ah, good old Disco Prize.
The good old Disco Prize, indeed.
No,
Which is significantly larger than your base standard ships.
Yeah, this is the standard Discovery size.
So the standard Discovery size is almost XL.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely going to hit off the side, but
No, I think it's just the saucer's going to be fine. It's just your nacelles.
yeah, the nacelles are definitely going to hit off. But there you can see the kind of scale to the. I'm just going to take this off here because I know for a fact that it's going to hit off. That you can see the actual size comparison to the Earth space dock. So the Earth space dock, I mean, just in terms of its design, it is absolutely
it's one of the most
stunning.
Unique star bases. You see several of them.
Yeah, the Jupiter one. I mean, the most famous one is Deep Space Nine, of course.
Yep, also known as Terrak Nord by the Cardassians, because they originally built it.
Well, that was its original name.
Yep.
So, yeah. So I'm very, very pleased with this. Very, very happy with it. It's definitely one of my most favourite models. I think in all of Star Trek. In fact, just in terms of space stations.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, anything, Star Trek, Star Wars, Stargate, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like, this is just one of the most iconic things.
Yeah.
Especially when you first see it for the first time.
Yep.
Definitely, I remember it in Star Trek 3.
Yeah.
When they first go to it, and when you see it like sitting there next to Earth, and that this is really like Earth civilization now.
Yep. Starbase 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still around in the 31st century because Earth was no longer part of the Federation during season 3 of Discovery due to the events of the burn, which I will not go into any further in case people here have not watched season 3 yet.
Well, I mean, I haven't watched any of Discovery. I have watched the first episode, and I really need to get around to watching more of it.
I would advise because it's gotten very, very interesting.
Yeah. I like that even now in 2022, there's still an active Star Trek season going.
Yeah.
That has managed to continue being relevant.
We have another series coming called Strange New Worlds.
Yeah. And also we've got like other things like Lower Decks and things.
Yeah, Lower Decks brilliant.
Yeah. Like arguably Star Trek's got more going for it now than it really ever has, I mean there was that kind of golden age when you had Next Generation, Deep Space Nine and Voyager all running at the same time. So that was pretty cool. But yeah. But this thing, absolutely love this thing. Very, very happy with it. So I think that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, stick around because we've got some more Star Trek ships coming up.
Ooh.
Yes. So we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.